Welcome to Family Biz Buzz. In partnership with Fresno State's Institute for Family Business, our goal is to study the marketing preferences and practices of family-owned businesses and learn their stories along the way. In today's episode, we visit with Lorraine Salazar, co-owner of a name most of us in the Valley grew up with, Sal's Mexican Restaurants. Then we're going to buzz in on a few other family-owned businesses to see what they're up to. And for this month's marketing tip, I'm going to talk about something that every business owner needs to nail down: elevator pitches. For over 70 years, Sal's Mexican Restaurants have been serving authentic Mexican cuisine in Selma, Fresno, and Madera. We visited the original historic location in Selma to talk to Lorraine Salazar and, of course, taste the food.
My name is Lorraine Salazar. I am co-owner of Sal's Mexican Restaurants along with my brother and partner, Carl Salazar. We are second generation owners, and we are currently grooming our third generation, my son and my nephews, into our family business. My father started the business in 1942. My grandmother was making lunches for the farm labor workers that were going to work in the agriculture and also Southern Pacific Railroad. And my dad, he had ideas. He was just a little entrepreneur. So it was from my grandmother packing lunches for several years that came the idea that, we can make a business out of this and we can pull our family out of the fields and we can be educated and create a better life for ourselves. The American dream, that's what they wanted, the American dream. I think what's really important is that in any family business that you be clear about what everyone's role is in being able to not compromise the family because of the business. I have been traveling since 2001 doing culinary trips with other chefs around the United States, studying with Master Chef Rick Bayless. It's interesting to see in the different regions what came up through South America, what came across from Spain, and how those flavors meld together. And then bringing those flavors back and trying to reintroduce those into our menu. I call us an adventure in dining, and we hope that when they walk through our doors that they see the murals, that they see the pictures of the family, they see our history, and that they are coming into our home to have and enjoy a meal and a dining experience. We hope that what they're doing is creating memories with their families.
I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Thank you, Lorraine. To see the full interview of Sal's Mexican Restaurants, go to the Family Biz Buzz YouTube channel. Are you interested in learning about seminars, classes, and events for family-owned businesses? Go to familybizbuzz.com/events for the latest happenings to help your business succeed. Now let's buzz in on a few family-owned businesses around the Valley. Today, we're buzzing in on Valley Fire Extinguishers and Georgio's & Son. Come along.
My name's Kirk Hartunian. I am Vice President of Valley Fire Extinguisher Company, Incorporated here in Fresno. We sell, service, recharge, and install fire extinguishers and fire safety related equipment.
Going back to maybe 71, I was looking for work at the time. I got hired on this company and kind of fell in love with the industry and decided to go out on my own. So here I am, starting in my 38th year.
When I was like a teenager, I used to get drugged down here in the summers and sweep floors and tear things apart.
After he'd been here maybe a year or two, I was looking down the line, this could really work out and he could take over someday.
Currently, we're in the succession planning process. We're reaching out to the professionals, getting advice, doing it proper.
It's a wonderful feeling, absolutely wonderful. Carries on the tradition. He can base on what I've built and move it and expand it from there.
Somebody might call us up and say, yes, do you have a fire extinguisher training program? Yes, we do. One is a classroom style. If people want to invest a little more money and get more hands-on, we go outside to a customer's facility and we go over similar basics of fire extinguishers. You are put in a real-life situation to put out a fire in a controlled environment.
He's done very well. Now he's getting more people asking for him when they call than they do for me. And I get a lot of compliments about my son, how he acts, how he takes care of himself, how he presents himself, and it makes me very, very proud.
I'm Arson Georgio Sheklian. I'm the leather craftsman at Georgio's & Son. I'm also the tack repairer, and I help my dad out with the shoe repairs also. I like to have my espresso in the morning. I relax a little bit. I look forward to coming to work every day. We custom make handbags, all hand stitched. What really separates handmade good and a factory-made good, we use a saddler stitch. So if one thread goes out, none of the other ones will. A lock stitch, which is used on all machines, if one breaks, you notice it starts coming apart. That's the difference. What Georgio's & Sons have behind it, it's the quality. It's the service. Like this morning, hanging out with my customer, who's a pipe maker. I have some guys that come in just for an espresso. By the way, we make the best espresso this side of Italy. Really, that's what's behind it. It's more than a name. It's a family. It's a friend. It's a great service, good quality. My dad was from a very poor family in Argentina. They were first generation there. He started off when he was 8 years old, a shoemaker in the factories. My dad moved to the U.S. in 1962. My dad would make me come here after school, and he would teach me how to do this or how to do that. For a while, I was playing music a lot. I played in Europe mainly. But when my dad had the stroke, I moved back to the U.S. I helped my dad here at the store. Some people do come and say, hey, where's the old guy? Is he still here? Did you buy this place? And I have to explain to him that, no, my dad's still here. He works 10 to 3 every day. He does incredible work, especially 2 strokes. And 85 years old, but he has such a love for this work that it brings him here every day. I tell him, Dad, are you going to retire? No, I'm never going to retire. He'll be 90 years old stitching a shoe back there.
Thanks everyone for letting us buzz in. Visit the Family Biz Buzz YouTube channel to see the full interviews. And are you a family business owner interested in being a guest on our show? Connect with us on familybizbuzz.com. And now it's time for the monthly marketing tip. Let's talk about your elevator pitch. You know, that 30-second mini speech that is supposed to perfectly and succinctly tell people who you are and what you do. You know you're supposed to have one, right? Don't worry, 30 seconds is way too long, and frankly, it probably sounds like awkward brochure speak. But you still need to have an answer to the question asked at every cocktail party. What do you do? So here we go. Let's put together an elevator pitch that's short, sexy, and sets you apart. First, let's begin with a short pitch. In this tweet-happy world of 140 characters and shrinking attention spans, something that's 15 seconds or less should be the goal. Second, think about the content that sets you apart from your competitors. You're going to want your elevator pitch to answer the following 4 questions. What is your role in the company? What does your company do? Whom does your company do it for? And why should they care? Or what's in it for them? It sounds easy, but it's not. You have to choose your words carefully and be as descriptive as possible. Finally, the sexy part of your elevator pitch. It has to comfortably fit in a tight little box and flow easily off the tongue. Go back and reread what you wrote, but this time do it in front of a mirror. I know it's awkward, but now you may want to change the wording a little bit to sound more like you. Pretend that you're at a business networking event with a friend and she introduces you to someone. How do you want your elevator pitch to sound? It should be succinct, comfortable, smooth, and end with a smile. As an example, here's mine for JP Marketing. I'm a team leader at JP Marketing where I get to come up with smart and creative solutions to family business challenges. How does this elevator pitch stack up to the questions it's supposed to answer? What's my role? I'm a team leader. What does my company do? Provide smart and creative solutions. Who does our company do it for? For family businesses. And why should they care? If you're a family business with marketing challenges, we provide solutions. There you go. I strongly encourage you to spend the next 10 minutes writing your elevator pitch and then put it in the YouTube comments for me to review. I look forward to hearing from you. It's our pleasure to keep you up to date on family-owned businesses and provide you with plenty of resources for your own business. Please be sure to check out our website to keep up with more family business news at familybizbuzz.com. And while you're there, remember to sign up for our newsletter too. I'm Jane Olvera-Quebe, and thanks for joining us.